right, everybody. So we'll get underway here for the fifth Ikai workshop, Buddhist past, present, and futures. I know all of you, I think, but just in case, I'm teaching at Dominican University of California. What I'll do for the session, we have, let's see, four speakers, four presentations. So if you all as presenters aim for about 15 minutes-ish, that would be awesome. When you start closing in on 20, I'll start jumping up and down to make sure we have some time for discussion. I will keep introductions really short so we have more for discussion, but we'll save our questions for the end. So we'll just sort of go through the presentations sort of one after the other, and then hopefully have plenty of time for discussion. So without further ado, first I want to ask Miroj, Shakya, and Ames to tell us all about the Sanskrit Diamond Sutra, or Diamond Sutra app, a comprehensive exploration of linguistic and grammatical analysis for emerging textual understanding. Professor Shakya, I keep messing up your name, really.
Shakya.
Shakya is an associate professor of studies at the University of the West, where Alex is studying as a graduate student. And of course, Alex is also a software engineer at Google. So without further ado, I'll let you guys take this.
Thank you, Wayne, for the introduction. And good afternoon, everybody. And those who are in California, have a good evening. I'm truly delighted today to see you all. And let me share the PowerPoint.
I've got it, Miroj. I'll share from here.
Can
you see it?
So my topic of the presentation is the Sanskrit Diamond Cutter apps, a comprehensive exploration of linguistic and grammatical analysis for enriching textual understanding. So we are at the very early stage of this project. However, we want to share some early result at this conference. Next slide. Okay. So in the table of content, so I will give you a little bit background of the Diamond Sutra content, and then I will also talk about which Sanskrit Diamond Cutter Sutra apps, Sutra manuscript in the world, the oldest Sanskrit Diamond Cutter Sutra manuscript in the world, and existing Chinese and Tibetan translation, and a little bit talk about which Sanskrit Diamond Cutter Sutra manuscript version is used for this app and why we are creating, and a little bit introduction of our team, and later the second part of the presentation will be given by Alex, and also we will demo a little bit of the app. Next one. Okay, so Diamond Cutter Sutra so is known as the Vajrachedika Pragya Sutra in Sanskrit, and it has 300 verses, and it is a profound text which is an integral part of the Mahayana Buddhism. This sacred text scripture was delivered by the Buddha himself in the garden of Anathapindada at Sravasti, India. In this sutra, Buddha engaged in a dialogue with Ayushman Subhuti, addressing fundamental questions and offering profound insight to the concept of Pragya Paramita, the perfection of wisdom. Next slide. So our project is dedicated to preserving and disseminating the knowledge contained within the Diamond Cutter Sutra, and it is based on the oldest Sanskrit manuscript of this river text. So Vajracharika was composed after the Ashtasasrika Pragya Paramita, the 8,000 perfection of wisdom text, another important Buddhist text. And this suggests that it is a part of the broader tradition of the wisdom literature. So Vajracharika was composed no later than the 3rd century CE. And interestingly, there exists an incomplete manuscript of the Vajracharika in serial number 10 of the Gilgit corpus, which is preserved in the National Archive of India. And out of the original 12 folio, only 5 and 7 through 12 have been preserved, while folio 1 to 4 and 6 are missing. So this incomplete manuscript provide a valuable glimpse into the text's historical context. The Bajracharika has undergone several revisions and edits over the years. Notably, scholars such as Chakravarti in 1956, Datta in 1959, Chopin in 1980, who also provided translation, have contributed to our understanding of this profound scripture. The text is written in Gilgit-Bamiyan Type 1 script, which is a significant detail for linguistic and historical analysis. The dating of the Bajracharika is a topic of debate, but it likely dates back to 6th, 7th centuries. Next slide. Another important manuscript dating back to 6th to 7th century was discovered by Aurel Stein in Dandan, Uli Lik in 1900, near the ancient city of the Khotan. And this is the folio, which is preserved in British Library. And it's date back to probably around beginning of the 6th century. Next slide. So the Diamond Cutter Sutra has been subject of several translations in Chinese region throughout the history. The earliest of these translations was performed by the Kumarajiva, who lived from 343 to 413 CE during the later Qin period of the Dongqing Qing dynasty. And subsequently, subsequent to Kumarajiva translation, the sutra was also translated by Bodhi Ruchi and Paramatha, Dharmagupta, and Xuanzang, I Ching of the Tang dynasty. Next. Next slide. The Tibetan translation was made by the Silendra Bodhi and Yeshe De around 800 CE, and there are also Khotan and other versions. Next. So which Sanskrit Diamond Cutter manuscript version is used for this app? So for our mobile apps, we have chosen the Bajracharika text from the Mahayana Sutra Sangraha, edited by P.L. Vaidya. So this edition built upon the work of the Max Muller and incorporated variants found in fragments of Gilgit manuscript dating back to 7th or 8th century. It ensured the preservation and accessibility of this sacred text for a contemporary audience. And next slide. And so this is the text, printed text, PL by the edition. And next slide. And we digitize our DSBC project of our University of West. We digitize this text, and now it's available in our dsbcproject.org in Roman and Devanagari format. Next. And for this project, so we got a permission to reproduce the English translation of this Diamond Cutter Sutra from the Venerable Dhamma Jyoti from Hong Kong. And we are using his translation for this project. Next. And why are we creating an app? So our mission is deeply rooted in the intention to make the wisdom of the Diamond Cutter Sutra accessible to the broader audience, and especially to students and enthusiasts of Buddhist Sanskrit. So Diamond Cutter Sutra, although it's relatively short, is highly significant in Mahayana philosophy, containing profound insight into the nature of reality and existence. So our apps provide students with the convenient tool to learn Buddhist Sanskrit, allowing them to study and engage with the text anytime, anywhere, directly from their mobile device. A unique features of our apps is its word-by-word grammatical analysis. The crucial aspect of Sanskrit grammar and linguistic analysis helps students understand the structure, syntax, and the meaning of the Sanskrit sentence, making it instrumental in interpreting and studying Sanskrit text. So our app is designed to assist students with zero background in the Sanskrit language, breaking down the complex text into easily digestible components. Our mobile application aims to bridge the gap between the ancient wisdom of the Diamond Cutter Sutra and the modern digital age. So making this timeless knowledge accessible to the wider audience, we believe that by embracing technology and providing an in-depth analysis of the sacred text, we can help individual explore the profound teaching contained within the Diamond Cutter Sutra and gain a deeper understanding of its significance in the world of the Buddhist philosophy. Next slide. So this is our team, and Venerable Miaolong from IBPS Dallas, who is sponsoring and also our advisor. I'm very grateful to her for helping us to initiate this project. And Alex is the main, our developer, who has been helping, volunteering all his hour to develop this app. I'm very grateful to him. And our student, Songwan, Christians, and other new developer, Tony and Celine. I would like to thank all of them. Next. So the second part of the presentation will be delivered by our grad student, Alex Amies, who will also provide a live demonstration of our app. And thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Miroj. Okay, let me explain how the basic concept of the parser works here. And what's difficult, why we need a parser. Because Sanskrit grammar and Sandhi are actually very complex, much more complex than English, and ambiguous as well. The term that you find as you read a Sanskrit text are not the terms that are listed in the dictionary, the Moy-Williams dictionary. They can't be directly matched. You have to go through a process to match them. And the app does this for you. It will reverse the Sandhi. It will decompose compound terms like a number of words stringed together without spaces. It will reverse noun declension. It will reverse verb conjugation, and will match terms into a glossary. And even the dictionary is actually not a complete dictionary, because there's many different variants of verbs, especially, that you just can't find. That actually the index is, well, I should say not the dictionary is incomplete, but the index to the dictionary are not complete, such that we can't find the verbs as they're really written in the text, indexed that way in the dictionary. So the app will help you go through this process. I'll give an example to show what I mean. Here's a term that appears in the Diamond Sutra right in the beginning: Jedavana, Natha Pindara, Asrami. So how to, this is a number of words. So, and here's the process it goes through to find the dictionary terms that explains what this compound term means. First, move the, this is in the Latin form. We're not using Devanagari, we're using Latin form of Sanskrit. So we remove this apostrophe mark here is used when the Sandhi combining two vowels together, which we have here. So we break that first, and then we reverse the Sandhi. So we end with the second term here, Jeravani Anathandada Ashrami. So, and we put a plus sign there just to indicate it's broken. And then, but we have some more breaking down to do. And so it's a bit of a trial and error process. And then after a few attempts, we'll work through this string and then try this. We'll try this one because we know that will work. And we take this arami out, but we're still not at the point where we can match these things up to dictionary entries. We have to now reverse the noun declension. So we find that here, this Jervani, this E on the end is actually the locative form of the noun Jedavana, which is a proper noun for the Jedavana grove. And Anatha Pindada, which is the name of a person, also this Asya is the genitive form. So there's 8 cases for Sanskrit words, genitive and locative are 2 of them. And then Arama, meaning park, is also in locative form. And the locative reversing of the declension there depends on the grammatical gender. So we have to do all that. And then it doesn't actually work out as you would hope it does every time. You actually have to try this a few times until you find a combination that actually matches stuff in the dictionary. So in the end of this actually means at Jedavana in Anatha Pindada's park. So that's what it means. So let's see how that works in the app. Here's a screenshot of the app. It's a multi-platform app. It has web version and a mobile version. And there's the mobile, a screenshot of the mobile version of it. So you can just tap on a word and look up. And let's go to a live demo now. I'll just bring this up. And I'm not sure if I got the right browser here. I've got Edge. I never actually tried it on Edge. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have to actually go to Chrome. Yeah, I'm going to go to Chrome. Just got a person one there, and we'll have to share another screen. Here we go. Share.
That's actually share the documents.
Okay. I see. Zoom. Zoom. Oh, here it is. Okay, stop sharing. I have to reshare. That one?
And I usually just start dropping the how do you make the PowerPoint to start with? Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Share button. On share.
we can get back to that real quick. Science, the share screen thing just disappeared. I'm stumped. Sharing. Maybe.
Screen share many controls. Can you bring that up?
That's what I was trying to get. But
It doesn't come up.
that's No, they were on the other screen. They were on the screen up here.
Oh,
It,
interesting.
it extended the
Oh, I see.
extended
Okay,
the
stop. Hit the stop. No, stop. Not the.
Yeah.
Stop there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the mouse to do it.
Okay. Oh wow, that's
That's
oh my god.
that's why.
Okay.
Okay.
I should.
So now I gotta get the mouse back.
Yes. Share screen.
Screen.
Go to Chrome.
This one?
This one. No, this one.
This one?
Yes.
Share.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sorry about the interruption there. Okay. I think you should be able to see that.
It's online seeing that. So I would recommend that you drag this.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Yeah, and then, but it'll be a little weird because you're gonna have to basically.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yes. Oh. Position right. Okay. And okay, so here is the text of it, and it just needs to be resized a little. Okay. Oh, geez, it's just impossible to control it. We're gonna have to you're gonna resize it. Like we're gonna have to skip the day. We're just gonna have to skip
Are you
it.
trying to squish it?
I
Horizontally?
just can't get the size right. Because the buttons are not showing.
Yeah, let me see.
It's
Let me see if I can.
it's gotta get resized. It's not big enough. It's not big enough.
Here, let's do it this way then. Maybe the audience in the room can't see it. Well.
Okay, this is better. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go.
It's
Geez.
just the one that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the room, people in the room can't see this, but if you're logged in online, you'll be able to see it. Sorry about the disruption there. So here we see the text and Sanskrit there, and the English from Jot is kind of parallel behind it. And we can click on any term here, like the one we're just looking at there, Jadavana Atindada Ashrami, and we can just click on that and look it up. And we've got to allow the clipboard, use the clipboard. So there we have it. So it'll do a breakdown like that. And it's just as kind of I was explaining there in the algorithm for the decomposition. So we have the breakdown. Jedavana, it's in the neuter locative form, Athbindada, and Park, Arama in masculine locative form. Or pick another these terms. Here, this one, look it up. And this one says 13. The way the numbers work in Sanskrit is interesting too. It should say 1250 monks, but the way it's written is 13 less monks, 100, a half of part of 100, so it's actually 1250, just the Sanskrit way of counting. But these things can be, the next one here, Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, in instrumental. So we will give a breakdown here of the terms, and you can work your way through the entire, of course it's a prototype, it's not finished yet, but you can work your way through the entire of the Diamond Sutra, and not all the terms are there yet, but most of them are there, the majority of the terms there, and it'll do that breakdown for you. And here we have, for example, a more obvious one, Subhuti is, good. So there we have it. So this is basically what it is. You can click and see what the Sanskrit means just by clicking and get it. So anyway, that's the demo, and let me wrap up right now. Sorry for the delay, and hopefully that didn't influence other people's time. So let me stop the sharing for the next presenter, who will be Gautama. Gautama. Oh, did you want to wait?
No,
Okay, good. Let me Gautama. You have let's work through all the sessions and then have questions to the end. Squash any presentation. Gautama, if you could save your question to the end and go ahead on to your presentation.